Is this one of those rifts? It is. What the hell? How was anybody supposed to that's just randomly there? If this is supposed to be quote-unquote modern day or future timeline, then this should have been fucking mandatory in the story. I don't give a fuck. Modern day used to be a mandatory thing to go through within the story. Now you have to just come across it by fucking random chance in the world. And I guarantee this isn't even going to be modern day or the future timeline. I think what they did here was give us, like, alternate scenes with Edward. Like, alternate reality shit or something.
Welcome, user.
Ugh.
I am Ego. I control the Animus.
Fuck you.
I was designed to use your genetic memories to bring you inner peace. But your
Whose genetic memories?
Exploration of Edward Kenway's life will only cause chaos inside you. So I have created a new simulation to save you from yourself.
What? What am I fucking looking at, dude?
You and Edward are very much alike. Both of you stumbling into a greater conflict where you do not belong. This new simulation will show you a better past to calm that chaos within you. I've manipulated Edward's genetic memory to create a different version of him. One who kept his promise and returned to Caroline after 2 years as a privateer.
Oh.
Follow me.
Captain, we're finally headed home. Ma Susan will be waiting by the docks. I know it.
What is this music? This isn't in the new soundtrack.
It is not a dream of riches, but of returning to Caroline as a man of quality.
How long would you be gone with these privateers?
A year, I reckon. 2 at the most.
All right. No more than 2. Promise me.
Edward never wanted to hurt the woman he loved, and yet he sailed so far away that nothing could bridge the ocean between them. Edward's choices plunged him deeper into chaos. You can see it manifested all around you. Others, like yourself, are lost in the dark Animus. I am trying to help you all.
I don't know what this gay-ass dark Animus shit is, and I don't care. And the reason for that is because the games don't explain it. They don't fucking care to explain it. So fuck you, whatever. I do, however, like the idea that you have this Templar AI that's trying to convince whoever the fuck is in the Animus that Edward's a bad person because of all this. And this really is kind of focusing on Edward's struggle, so I'm liking that aspect. But where the fuck is Basim? Why was the whale there?
I can't promise I'll come, Edward. If you leave on this fool's errand, I cannot promise anything.
Inner peace is just within your grasp. Please remain still while I prepare your temporal lobe for genetic memory manipulation.
Don't listen to her lies. There's nothing peaceful about letting her mess with your brain.
Who was that? Well, that's not fucking fair! Holy shit! How is anybody supposed to do this? Really? Where's Basim? This is fucking stupid, dude. Holy shit!
But this cycle of pain and loss cannot continue. New patterns must be formed. Your instincts have a stronger hold on you than I anticipated. Edward's violence and greed are bleeding into you. Others, like yourself, are lost in the dark Animus. Some of you insist on doing things the hard way, which means that some of you may not make it out of the Animus alive. Edward sailed from ocean to ocean, seeking the one thing he already had at home. But he succumbed to the maelstrom of greed inside him. Memories can be reframed, stories rewritten. If I had existed in Edward's time, I could have helped him. I would have brought him home, and he would have kept his promise. Go ahead. No. I could not make this happiness real for Edward Kenway. But if you obey me, I can make it real for you. Through altered memories, I can show you a better way, so you can emerge a healthier, happier being.
I'll come back for you as soon as I can, friend. I swear. In the meantime, do whatever you can to resist her. Edward's memories will show you the way.
I will guide your wayward soul until you reach a quiet road.
Yeah, so I'm no longer referring to this as modern day. It's not modern. It's 80 years in the future. It's the future timeline. But it seems like there's at least some sort of story going on with actual voice acting from the future timeline in this game. Shadows didn't have anything like that. All they had was vague fucking, like, the guide speaking in poems and shit. I don't know what that was supposed to be, but it's clear there's some sort of future timeline assassin trying to help whoever the fuck is using the Animus not get brainwashed by this Abstergo AI. Or maybe the guy isn't an assassin. We know how much this franchise likes to stay away from assassin lore now. Like, look, I'm perfectly fine keeping the future timeline canon if you fucking continue the Basim story that you left off in Valhalla and give us Sean and Rebecca. I'm not okay with Shadows being canon, though. That's why, like you guys made a shit fucking game that contradicts canon. All kinds of canon. Dropped the Basim story, skipped 80 years in the future, and told that story through a vague and optional group of fucking notes that you can read. Fuck you. I'm trying to make a point, and I'm just getting pissed off. So I don't consider anything in Shadows canon. But if they were to just tell a good story and wrap up the shit with Basim and William Miles and Sean and Rebecca and the classic assassin crew, then sure, tell a future timeline story, but do it fucking properly with cutscenes, gameplay, and voice acting. Everything's so fucking corporatized. It's like every single aspect of gameplay has to revolve around the historical era. They used to care about the story enough to give you at least a little bit of modern day gameplay. Like, yeah, we know the product is mainly about the historical aspect, and that's mainly what it's marketed as, but we have a story to tell, so we're gonna give you some Desmond gameplay, or some Layla gameplay, or whatever. Now it's just, we are corporate with product. We are a corporation with product. We must only have products. That's how it feels. There's no soul. The only reason this game has soul is because it's a remake of an old game.
The samurai has the blood vial, I'm certain. If not, why stab me with that strange blade? I am confined to this bed for the next 3 months. They leave in a week. When I recover, there will be worse injuries to suffer.
What in the fuck was that voice acting? Dude, these data files are such shit additions to this game. So this data entry from 2095 is some fucking assassin describing how the Abstergo Council is a thing that apparently exists in this future timeline, and it's safely walled away inside super cities. Abstergo spent the last 200 years privatizing the world, hoarding its remaining resources in walled gardens protected by their private militaries. Yeah, because privatization is what tyranny is. Yeah, sure. See, the thing with Abstergo is they are crony capitalists. They use government, like it says here, they use the government, religion, and media as propaganda. Like, they use that shit to their advantage. Abstergo has never been some sort of, like, fully libertarian privatized fucking company. They use every institution for power. So I want to make things clear. When they fucking describe them like privatizing things in the world, therefore that's why they're able to take things over, that's not how privatization works in real life, ladies and gentlemen. Abstergo is just on a different level. Like, privatizing. I'm sure everything they advocate for is fully fucking voluntary. Yeah, sure. Literally, you cannot have actual privatization without free will, which is what the Assassins fight for, so fuck off. How ironic is that we're in the Assassins fucking headquarters and we're finding a data file that's shitting on privatization. Privatization is freedom, by the way. It means you have the right to do what you want with your own fucking shit, with your own business, without the state encroaching on your rights through acts of aggression. Abstergo perpetuates plenty of acts of aggression, kind of like the state. Now I'm getting into full-on fucking libertarian theory over here. Go read Anatomy of the State, everybody. I recommend it. Reminder, the guy who wrote this game, Darby McDevitt, has said that the assassins are libertarian. Not my words, his. Not full libertarian, obviously, but more libertarian. Towards the libertarian side. You do have some of these games where the assassins are actually, like, stealing money from people, which is obviously not very libertarian of them, but they do still stand on the side of free will overall.
When you describe the assassin's viewpoint, you're just trying to describe a general trend in society of, I look at it as authoritarian versus libertarian, right? Not American libertarianism, but like if you look at the political compass, right versus left and authority versus liberty, I see the Assassin Templar conflict as on a spectrum of the authority versus liberty. There are people who are more authoritarian in terms of like, we need to impose strictures on people so that we can have an ordered society, versus liberty, which is we need to lift shackles off people so they can feel free to express themselves and live their life the way.
Like, literally, when you listen to the philosophy of the Assassin's Brotherhood across all these games, it sounds just like voluntarism. Meaning every interaction in society should be voluntary and done through choice.
See, the boys and I...
The hell?
It counts.
There are so many things that this outfit is clipping through right now, I can't even fucking tally them all. Holy shit. Can we fix this?
How was it you escaped, Daddy?
It was Kid. He figured something was amiss when he spotted Rackham at the helm of the Jackdaw. He freed us, while that fool Rackham went to get his pardon.
I will give Kid my thanks.
It is good to see you again, Captain.
Likewise, Addy.
Where the fuck
Likewise.
is he? Are they communicating telepathically? What the fuck was that? He was so loud, he sounded like he was right next to me. Oh, he's way down there.